Redacted 9 line here for the Coin Curiosity channel, and we are going to be going through the nickels to see what we have, if there's anything special. So we'll do this roll second, and let's go ahead and get to this little book. From the previous video, this had the Buffalo Nickels in it, so let's get right to what just happened. That's okay, everybody. I went ahead and pre-pulled these out of the case here. I had to use the needle nose pliers to get into the little slips here and pull them out. Now they're pretty stuck in there pretty good, but we got them. Not sure what we're going to do with this. Probably won't keep it, as there's a lot of just gunk, and no, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get it cleaned up. We'll see. But let's go ahead and take a look. I think a lot of these are going to be repeats, but one never knows. All right, so Buffalo Nickels were made from 1913 until 1938. The designer was James Earl Fraser. 5 grams was their weight. They were comprised of 75% copper and 25% nickel. They have a plain edge, 21.2 millimeters, and made at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. There are a few varieties noted. I believe the best one that you'd want to look for is on the 1913 on the for the raised ground for the Buffalo, but we don't have any of those, so no need to even take a look. Take a look for it or try to find it. So, anywho, no silver in the Buffalo Nickels or the Indian Head. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. All right, so we've got a 1935. This can have a doubled die reverse. And we'll have to take a look here. The F right below the date is for the designer's last name, Fraser, Fraser. So here we have the reverse, and your mint mark would be right in between the right below the words 5 cents, and in between the E and the C, I believe, or right underneath the C. But let's do a quick check. I'll just do this off, and it does not look like we have a doubled, so we'll go and set that aside. Here's another 1935. If I did not indicate, we had 58,264,000, and you're going from anywhere between 5 cents, the face value, up to $120. And here's then another Philadelphia, and quickly off. And there's no doubling there. If I see anything, I will bring it up on the camera, or I will raise the camera to the scope. Another 1935. There's 5 cents. No doubling. All right, we have a 1930 Philadelphia, 22,849,000, a nickel to $222 approximately. There's no known variety. $1930 Philadelphia. 1930, Philadelphia. 1930, 22,849,000, Philadelphia. All right, we have 1928, and we have Philadelphia, 23,411,000, going from 5 cents to $280. Another 1928. Again, your Indian head, the front of the coin, the word Liberty, the date with the F for the designer right below it. All right, we've got a 1920 and Philadelphia, and we are looking at 63,093,000, 5 cents to $600. 1920. There's another 1920. Let me just double check down. Yeah, there was no mint mark there. So 1920 Philadelphia. There's another 1920. And Philadelphia. All right, we have a 1936. And you can have a proof, a satin finish on these. Ideally, you want to try to find a Denver to look for a 3.5 legged, but we do not have a Denver mint. We just have a Philadelphia. Another 1936 Philadelphia. The mintage for the 1936 Philadelphia was 118,997,000, 5 cents to $80. $1936 Philadelphia. 1936 Philadelphia. 1936 Philadelphia. Now we're back to that 1935. This is where we started from. 1935, 58,264,000, and we're doing just a quick look for that doubled die, which you can see in the 5 cents and America e pluribus unum. So 5 cents and the America e pluribus unum is where you want to look, but no doubling. 1935. We'll do a quick look. No apparent doubling. And the last Buffalo nickel or Indian head from the little coin album, 1935, Philadelphia. And no doubling. All right, so let's go ahead and stack these 28, the 30s, 35s, and the 36. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 Buffalo nickels that came out of this book. So with those out of the way, now we have this roll of nickels, another old coin wrapper from the Abbott Coin Counter Company. And I believe that is, man, part of me wants to say Greenwich. I know there's the W there, so it might be well, I'll get the pronunciation wrong, but Connecticut. If any of you know exactly what the proper pronunciation is, you can comment below. But let's see. And we do have on the end a buffalo, but my hopes are not going to be that high that this whole roll is going to be buffalo nickels, but hey, then again, it could be. I guess there's an Indian head, so let's see what we got. I'm going to use the soft end. All right, well, hey, it's always good to be incorrect. So I do believe that these are all going to be buffalo nickels, but what do you know? These are going to be rough shapes, so we'll be able to go through these pretty quickly. Unknown. Unknown. These are good giveaway coins, if you will. That one is a 19. Well, let's try to. I'll have to look at that a little bit closer. But unknown. Unknown. We have there 19. We'll come back to that one as well. Well, this is probably looks to be a 1927. 37 million. Let me just set these down here. 1927, and I don't think. Oh, is that a mint mark down there? That is a mint mark below as well. Let's go ahead and bring everybody up here. So with this being Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, it's got to be the Denver. And again, we had $27. It's a little bit harder to see under the scope, but when we change the lighting, so 1927 Denver, 5,730,000, 5 cents to $3,750, but this one's pretty run down. I don't think we're going to be getting that out of it, but we'll keep this aside. All right, that's going to be in 1928. No mint mark. 23,411,000. A nickel to $280. Can't tell a date. Unable to tell a date. Date not determined. Date not determined. Well, we have Denver, but unknown what the date is. We might be able to pick that one out later. Unknown date. So we have another Denver. Unknown date. Well, I would think that that's probably 1925. But I'll have to take a closer look. Another Denver. Date won't be able to be. It's 1927. Yeah, it's unfortunate that a lot of these, the dates are just going to be 1924. Well, somebody stamped their initial. I mean, I can't imagine that's supposed to be indicating fake. Probably a 1922. Well, Denver of some kind. Unable to tell. Unable to tell. Well, we know that was a Denver mint. Unknown of the date. Oh, 19. There's a 5 in there. Just what's that middle digit? Unknown. That's a 6 at the end. Denver mint at the bottom. Unknown date, unknown mint mark. Oh, it's probably a 25. And the last one we have here, unknown. So, yeah, some of these will have to do probably some further analyzing. We may be able to pull the dates off 8 of them, but the rest of these are pretty bad. Yeah, we may be able to use a couple different solutions out there to get the date to show itself. But a lot of these look so ran down that I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull them. But if anything, it probably won't hurt them. And I say that because they're so worn down that you're only looking at, I'm not even sure what you'd be able to get out of these. Maybe 10 cents. If you're lucky on some of these, maybe you could get a quarter if somebody's just trying to make some sort of token out of it. But there we had it. Too bad these did not survive being in the roll of nickels. 5. And there were 25 in there. I'm sorry, there were $2 worth in there. But, yeah, if they would have survived, who knows what we could have had. So those were the nickels out of the one coin roll. The Buffalo nickels that came out of the little flip. And then, the nickels from the roll. So hope you enjoyed that. We will be moving along to the next set of the coins, which we'll now do the probably get into the Kennedy half dollars here, and we'll start looking at some of the silver. Do appreciate you watching and tuning in as we go through the mid 20th century coin collection purchase in this episodic series. Like the video if you'd be so kind. Appreciate the time that you spent here with me. Comment below. I have been Redacted 9line for the Coin Curiosity channel. Thank you for watching. Take care.